Sir Keir Starmer has refused to remove the party whip from a Labour MP who shared a social media post accusing Kemi Badenoch of representing white supremacy in blackface. Dawn Butler, the Brent East MP, retweeted the comments shortly before the new Tory leader was elected. She has since removed the post originally written by Nels Abbey, a Nigerian journalist, which offered tips for surviving the immediate surge of Badenochism, i.e., white supremacy, in blackface. It contains 7 rules for surviving a Kemi Badenoch victory and described Mrs. Badenoch's win as a victory for racism. The Prime Minister was urged to suspend Ms. Butler, but last night the party confirmed that she still had the whip. Former Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng led calls for her suspension, saying the comments were really hateful. On a personal level, I've always got on with her, but her race baiting is completely crazy, he told the Camilla Tomini show on GB News. And you can imagine that if Kemi had lost, she'd have said exactly the same thing. She'd have said, of course, Kemi lost because the Tories are racist and Britain is racist. In their logic, they put everything through the prism of race baiting and divisiveness. I genuinely think that given what she said, she should have the whip removed from her. There should be some discipline and some disciplinary measure against this kind of really hateful divisiveness. Mr. Kwarteng referenced comments by Labour MP Rupa Haque, who was suspended from the party in 2022 after claiming he was superficially black. He said, "I think this in a way what Dawn has said is worse, because she's accusing Kemi, unbelievably, of being a front for white supremacy. Everything that happens, they try to put it through the same channel, regardless of the circumstances." Fellow former Tory Chancellor Nadhim Zahawi shared social media posts calling Ms. Butler's comments vicious. And Tory MP Ben Obisjekti tweeted it, "Never takes much for Labour's mask to slip." Dawn Butler is not alone on the government benches in holding this view of Kemi. This will be a test to see whether Keir Starmer removes the whip or effectively condones Butler's abhorrent approval of this smear. Downing Street sources pointed out that Ms. Butler had undone the retweet. They pointed to Sir Keir Starmer's message to Mrs. Badenoch, who on Saturday became the first black woman to lead a major European political party. The Prime Minister wrote that her election was a proud moment for Britain.
England had its first person that was running to be Prime Minister, but I don't think it's going to happen. It will never happen. Under any circumstances, it will not happen.